How about now? Oh, that's working. That is straight up working, isn't it? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. Hey, you know what? We're here. Hello. Welcome. What? Minute and a half of silence? It's alright, I figured it out. I was saying I got kind of a whole new setup going on here. I got another monitor. I think I fixed my interface now. I thought I did. This one was user error. This problem was user error. But I got a whole new setup. It feels great. It looks great. I'm excited. It's just a whole new thing. It's new and fresh. Feels good. Yeah. So I'm Jetthro. Hello. Hi. I'm here. It is October 6th. It's 11 p.m. and I'm exhausted. I'm ready to go to bed. This is day 77 of my challenge. I have been struggling. Struggling to get through this. It's been kind of a grind. So, the theme is just trying to grind it out. I don't necessarily... I had a stream a little while ago where I mentioned that I don't necessarily care for that phrase, but I don't really know of like another one that kind of encapsulates what I need to do and what I'm doing. And it's really just grinding, like putting your head fucking down and just pushing through, just trying to get through kind of the hard parts. And this right now, it's a little difficult for me. Yesterday, I don't even remember what happened. I know I didn't do one, but I don't remember why. And I remember like not even trying. I remember like I genuinely don't remember like exactly what happened. All I know is I just didn't do it. So, whatever. But here I am. I am trying to push through. So, I'm going to do some gratitude real quick. I'm going to do my mantra. And then just kind of talk about my day and talk about where I'm at mentally. Because that's what these are. If you've made it to this point, and this is somehow the first time you're seeing this, and you've also somehow made it to this point, really what these are, this challenge that I'm doing for myself is I'm trying to just document and journal my mind more and my day, because I've just seen that journaling is just really helpful. And this is the best way that I think to actually hold me accountable to do it. If I just write it out, I'm just not going to do it. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about some gratitude real quick. So I haven't been. Maybe 10 days ago, it really clicked. Gratitude did. It really clicked with me, and I would be waking up like my eyes would be flying open, and I'm like, man, I'm so grateful I'm alive right now. I'm so grateful I get to experience life. And the last 2 or 3 days, it's been slipping a little bit. It's not that that's a bad thing. It's just that's what's been happening. And it's taken 5, 10, 15 minutes to remember, oh, hey, cool, yeah. I forgot that I'm awake right now. I forgot that I'm alive. I forgot that I exist. And that I get a chance to exist today. And so today, today was a little bit of a, like it took a little bit for me to remember. And then I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. So I'm going to try and like reiterate it some more. And, gratitude, I'm just like grateful that I get a chance to exist every single day. Like, some people don't. A lot of people don't. A lot of people, and the lives they have are pretty awful. Strictly like no, not strictly speaking, but you know what I'm saying. Like I have a really, really uh, easy life in comparison to a lot of the world, and I'm just really grateful that I get a chance to have every day, and I get to experience every single day how I want to. And in a lot of cases, even if it's not how I want to, I just get to experience the day. I get to experience life. I get to experience a whole world. And where I'm at right now, there's so many trees and clouds and rain, and it's fall. It's beautiful. It's amazing. So I'm just, I'm glad I get to have that chance. So there's that. Some gratitude for you. Let's talk about my mantra real quick. It feels like it's actually kind of losing steam for me, if I'm being honest, but I'm going to keep doing it. But showing up every day, being disciplined every day, it's easy. It's easy. Oh, man. I don't know. I'm going to keep doing it. It feels like it's kind of causing some subconscious things that I don't fully get right now. I don't fully understand, but I'm going to keep going. Showing up every day, it's easy. Being disciplined, committed, consistent, it's easy. It's easy. Just got to do it. It's easy. It's easy to show up every day. It's easy to wake up, be grateful, and do the things that you want to do, and be committed. Be disciplined. It's easy. Okay. Chest. Okay. Where's my day? Where's my day at? Where's my day? Where are we at? 9 minutes in. How quick should I be? So I got a new setup here. Hang on, sorry. Okay. So I got a new setup here. I have 2 monitors now, finally. I updated the drivers in my interface, and I think that's all it took, and that's really annoying to me, but I think that's all it took, and hopefully it works. But we'll see. So I feel really good about that. I feel it's nice, it's new. So I'm trying. I hesitate to say it, but I'm trying out virtual selling. I want to see what what it has. It feels very exciting. And actually, I feel like I'm going to be really, really, really successful at it, if I'm being straight up. I hesitate to say it. I'm still like... I mean, I don't know how... It doesn't matter. It doesn't. We're all going to die in the end anyway. It doesn't matter. But I just hesitate to fully say it and go into the depths and the weeds, because I'm still with the in-person company, and I want to, I have a couple clients, and I want to make sure that they get, they've been texting me, questions, and, making sure everything's still in line. And I want to make sure that everything is lined up for them. I don't want to be separated from that in-person, the in-home solar company. I don't want to be separated from them because a couple reasons. I want to help the people that I have gotten installed. I want to help them with any like, kind of last questions and things like that. I mean, I'm still like, part of me still, I don't know. This virtual thing seems really, really exciting. But part of me, like, I'm going through this internal battle of like, I need to talk to my boss. Like we texted a bit, but I just need to talk to him and just like, I don't know. I don't want to burn a bridge, 'cause they're good guys. They feel like it, at least. They feel like they're good guys. And I don't really want to burn a bridge. I just don't like that. I don't like doing that. But at the same time, I don't really know what, like, they can't really offer me anything that, it's not them. It's just the job itself. Like, it's not selling solar. It's just I know that the amount of rejection and the amount of time spent driving is completely unnecessary, because I could just be sitting here at my house calling people and getting the same amount of rejection, and getting the same amount of frustration and all that kind of stuff, but while being able to do it from the comfort of my house. Like, the job itself is already hard enough as it is. Like, I don't need to I don't need to make it that much harder by driving around. And like, I like selling in person. The people that I've sold to, I've made friends with, and I like the in-person interactions, but I just following up with people is so hard. I'm struggling to, and because they also, this one might be them. They don't do any maybes. They're like, no, like, when you're meeting with someone, you either get a yes or a no. It's either a hard yes or a hard no. I'm not doing solar. Yes, I'm doing solar. And I get that mentality. I get it. And I don't know. Some people just don't make. I don't know. It's just in my head, I guess. It's in my head. I don't know. I struggle with it. I clearly struggle with that idea. Like, no maybes. Like, I clearly struggle with that. And that's just a mindset or a mentality that I have to work with. But like, I've gone through, this is such a tangent. It's so stupid. I've gone through so many different, like, solar, like, not so many, but I've gone through a few different solar companies and seen the closing process for, a few of them. And like, it is perfectly normal and fine to follow up with people. And I have there was this one virtual closer that I became friends. I set a ton of appointments for him at this other company. And I set so many appointments for him. And I would ask him questions all the time. And he would always, because he was solid. He was such a good closer. And I was like, dude, how are you doing it? And he would, every time I asked, he would always say, the fortune is in the follow-up. Be like, dude, I just follow up like crazy. I would see his calendar, and he would schedule, like he would put it physically in his calendar that, like, I have to call these guys at this time and this time and this time. But he would have it, like, every morning. So, like, every morning at, like, 8 a.m., he would have, like, 15, like, appointments. That's how he just did it. And he's like, I'm following up with these guys, every single day. And I'm like, dude, he's got a huge-ass pipeline, sure, but, he's just following up. Like, that's all he's doing. He's just following up with people. And I'm like, dude, that feels right to me. Like that is what I am, and that is what this virtual thing offers, right? I have spent so much time setting appointments virtually or just over the phone, like just setting appointments, and it's a lot of follow-up. You know, it's a lot of like, hey, you know, like let's go through the questions, and then a lot of times the people will be like, yeah, let's set an appointment, but you know, on that first call. And then a lot of people will be like, no, I just need to, you know, think about it. And I'm like, oh, this is just the appointment. Like, you're not going to go solar if you're just thinking about the appointment. But okay, I'll follow up with you. That's fine. And, you know, I like I would still set lots of appointments that way. I would set a lot of appointments. I would get appointments all the time from people texting me randomly, like out of nowhere. Hey, can you guys do this time? All the time. Emails. I was less of an emailer, but I would still get emails. The fucking first week in Dallas, I remember this. The first week in Dallas, I moved down there, and someone called me and was like, hey, we spoke to you about a year ago. And I'm just setting appointments at this point. But he was like, yeah, we spoke to you a year ago. We saved your number because we really want to go solar. And you were just the first person we talked to, and you were super nice. So, yeah, we just want to go solar. And I was like, let's fucking do it, dude. And I remember I set him up with Brad, the dude I was learning from and had moved down there to learn from. I set him up with Brad, and Brad sold him. And he just got solar. It's like, fuck, cool, right? So, you know, following up like has tons of benefits. And so what I'm trying to say is I feel like I'm going to really, really excel in, that's why I have this monitor, but just really, really excel in doing this virtual like selling. But again, like I don't want to burn any kind of bridges with the people that have helped me get to this point, especially like, you know, here in person, all the things that they did to help me get to, you know, to help my sales skills get better and like throw appointments my way and all that kind of shit. But I don't know, I made them some kind of money. I didn't make them nothing. So maybe they're just like, see, like I said at the beginning of diving into this, like we're all going to die in the end anyway. What does it really matter? You know? This feels like a random tangent. This isn't what I wanted to talk about tonight. Not necessarily. You know, it obviously feels like an anxiety though that I have, so I kind of feel like I want to get this out. But my day, I'm gonna actually talk about my day. It has been awesome, actually. I'm gonna start calling on Monday. I'm gonna start calling some leads and setting up some appointments for myself. Oh, it feels so good. I have everything like already in. Well, I have a lot of things I need to like, a lot of details I need to get in place, but I have everything pretty well lined up. So I'm teeing it up as high as I can for myself, and then, you know, I'm going to hit the ground running as hard as I can, as fast as I can. They initially told us that, you know, we would make our commission, all of it at install. But now they're saying that we'll pay. They're like, no, well, there was I don't know. There was just a confusion, but they're like, no, we'll pay you $500 up front for each one. And I'm like, fuck yes. Like, you're telling me I don't have to like find another job. you know, 'cause that's been kind of my worry about switching jobs again, from switching from in-home selling solar to virtually selling solar. It still is a new job. It still is, you know, I have to go through all the training. I still have to go through all the shit. I still have to fucking get rolling again and get a pipeline going again. And I'm like, fuck, you know, like we're getting into winter, like solar sales in winter is really tough. You know, like I'm going to have to, I still actually, now I'm thinking about it, I still may need to find like a part-time job or something. I really don't want to, but I still might have to. And, I completely lost what I was wanting to talk about. I think my anxiety brain is fully depleted now, and so now I'm tired, which is good. But oh yeah, I like, you know, they pay $500 up front now for each each sale, so I'm like, fuck yeah, that's so dope. Like, so I can sell between now and Thanksgiving. There's a good chance I could sell up to 10, between 5 and 10, and you know that would get us through the winter. You know, all the upfront money would help us get through the winter, and then all the back end actual sales will help really get us through the winter and all that kind of shit. So I'm really excited. And they said that they the first 5 deals, like, they help us sell those. Like, they help us get through and like sell those, and I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, this is too easy. Like, this is gonna be too easy. So I'm just really excited. My day really was just like a training and setting up this, and just, you know, my kid has been struggling to sleep, so I think we're really buckling down, and she actually slept really well. She took a nap really well, and she went to bed tonight. It was tough, but we got through some hard parts, and she's going to bed. So my day overall has been really good. I've had this thought. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about, but it's actually, I'm glad I remembered. I've had this thought. I mentioned it in one of my streams the other night, but this guy, this video, Bob Proctor, man, he is becoming like a big thing for me. He said, there was a short he had on YouTube, and he said that, you know, every minute you have, every minute that you exist, you have old cells dying off. And every minute you have new cells being created. And those new cells, they're really malleable. They just take to whatever your mind is saying. Because everything's a vibration. You are a vibration, right? And you're an energy. We are an energy. This is an energy, right? And the way he describes it, he's like, you know, those new cells, like, they're brand new, so they're being created, and they just take to whatever the energy of the other cells are. And those other cells, it's all your subconscious. It's all the thoughts that you are. You are your thoughts. You literally are your thoughts. Like, people have said that. I've heard that before so many times. I have no idea what they're talking about. I feel like I'm starting to scratch the surface on what they're talking about. So that thought has kind of been permeating my mind today, and I've been trying, and I have felt so much happier today. So much more like the little things don't matter. So much more like, well, my kid's not going to sleep. That doesn't matter. So much more, you know, like, oh shit, my dogs are, you know, being annoying. Doesn't matter. Right? the bigger anxiety I was talking about with my with my other job, that one I'm still trying to work through that, but overall, like, just so many thoughts of like, it doesn't matter. It's really no big deal. So it's been pretty good. So anyway, I have been talking a lot. I'm gonna keep thinking about that and doing some gratitude and stuff like that. But I want to go. I'm gonna get some sleep. Thank you guys for hanging out. If you're here still, I love you guys. You guys are great. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go. Namaste. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. See y'all later. Bye bye.